Okay, I'm live. I had to do a switch to a different platform. Hi, Fergus. Uh, at the last second, I had to switch over to what am I on now? Restream? Restream. Instead of Stream Tard. Somehow I couldn't get out of the political drain account over on StreamYard, so I had to switch over here. Anyway, that's enough about that. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm out in the front garden for the first time this year for my chats. And yeah, the sun's going to move around a little bit. It's 4 p.m. here, so it's late afternoon, and the sun is just heading towards the horizon. Miker! Yeah, I'm a Greek fisherman today. How are you doing? Now, did the Canucks make the playoffs? I forget what I saw earlier today. Or was it the Leafs? Macca! Mrs. D! Yep, it's a nice day. Finally, we had a bit of a soggy spring so far, but we've got tulips out and primrose Mom put in, and oops, there goes my camera. Here. Ah, okay, it's not using my exterior camera, so you guys can see me, right? Yeah, what is the temperature? It's 66 Fahrenheit, partially cloudy according to the app, but it's nice and sunny. And blue skies. I don't see any clouds. Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 70 tomorrow, but then back down into the high 50s, maybe low 60s. I'll take it. If anybody wants to join me, let me drop the link here. And people can join me or not. I've already forgotten what all the news of the day is. Just as well. I've been avoiding it all weekend. It's all just stupidity. He's having more tantrums. Oh yeah, they they locked him out of the sit room. He was disrupting them too much with their military planning. Unreal. What a joke. This can't find a short about it. Kicked out of the situation. No. Trump kicks out the press, not that they kicked out Trump. Okay. Okay. FBI director and Secretary of War both passed out drunk. Yeah. Patel got on Fox right quick to talk all about all the wonderful things he's done for Trump and that Trump has done for him. And boy, oh boy, lick them boots.
Really risky talking about this topic, so I'd really appreciate if you guys can like, share, follow. But basically, a report just came in that Donald Trump has been kicked out of a meeting in the Situation Room because he was throwing a tantrum, basically. In a publication that is owned by Rupert Murdoch, it is alleged that during the rescue of 2 downed fighter pilots in Iran, Donald Trump threw such a tantrum in the Situation Room that his aides made him leave, basically. More than that, they even locked the door behind him, again, according to this article. So that's embarrassing. I mean, he is a grown man and he is the president of the United States, but apparently, like, his behavior is just so erratic, their words, that they couldn't have him near any kind of serious situation. Donald Trump is also known to...
It's just so bad, you guys. I don't know what the fuck it's all gonna end up being, but he's gotta go. This can't continue. I mean, it does. It's continued for 10 years now, but Jesus. Cash is keeping an eye on things, yeah. The Iranian Legos are good too after Cash. Iran trolls Cash. The sun's also shining right on my screen, so... Oh, I guess I can't find it by itself. I saw it on a compilation that Midas did of all of the Iranian trolling Lego vids today. I mean, they're churning them out almost as fast as Donald can rage tweet. Harry Sisson, military turns on Trump as Iran chaos erupts. Oh, Carney gave another little pep talk to remind us that we don't need anything the U.S. has. Sorry.
Canada's ties with the U.S. in a new address on Sunday.
Many of our former strengths, based on our close ties to America, have become our weaknesses that we must correct.
In the address released just days after securing a majority in the House of Commons, Carney said he plans to regularly update Canadians with frank assessments of Canada's national and international efforts, adding it would be wrong to wait in the hope that the U.S. will return to normal. Carney also laid down past actions by his government in diversifying trade, investing in housing and infrastructure, and strengthening social programs for Canadians.
Yep. Return to normal? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Even after you get rid of the fucker and all his fucker minions. I don't know. We have some real winners up here, though. A little Trump Jr. Doug Ford got all ahead of himself and just was trying to reward himself with a private jet, just like the clown he tries to emulate down south. But there was an immediate backlash. And not 2 days later, he said, okay, we'll try and sell it. We already bought it, but now we'll try to sell it. He didn't learn his lesson. He just felt the heat. But that's good, because we're not taking any of that corrupt shit. Are you guys still with me? I just got a notice saying that I have to reconnect. Can you say yes if the stream's still live? It just told me I have to reconnect. Okay, thanks, Mac. Whew, I don't know what that was about. Why does my mind go blank? I mean, I sit here and play my uke all day, but as soon as I have people sitting there, I can't remember any of my tunes. Day 3? Wow. Okay, I think I'm a bit out of tune here. Neighbors just came home. Hey, James, good to see you. Giddy up. That's really good, Mike. I'm glad to hear that. Vapes aren't perfect, but are sure a step towards being less unhealthy. And they're, yeah, not as messy as rolling cigs for sure. They always talk about when you quit smoking, you're supposed to get your taste buds or your sense of smell and taste back. I never really found that switching from cigs to vape. I haven't noticed any difference in how I taste things. Then again, I don't eat a lot of the same things I used to 5 years ago because I've been on a vape nearly 5 years. But my diet's changed a lot in the last year or two. And I don't know if there's any relation there, but could just be getting older. Things just don't taste the same. Hormuz Strait is openingly closed. It's closingly opened. And the ships are fired upon closed openingly. Oh my God. What a fuck up. What a total fuck up. I saw something about his talk about draft being soundly rejected. Well, of course it is, but Trump draft fact. Trump panicked as military draft backfires 7 days ago on Midas. 10 days ago is Trump bringing back the draft. 23 hours ago, Trump loses loses its military. Okay. What's this? Oh, James. I don't have words. And we don't know if J.D. Vance is going to go on these alleged talks or not. Iran says, we don't have any plans for talks.
Bid to try to take control of the independent Fed. That's something no president has ever done. Remember, this has been a losing battle for Trump because he failed in a plot to immediately oust a governor there, Lisa Cook. She's staying on the job as the case is reviewed. So status quo is Trump losing. She even attended today along with the other target at the Fed, Jerome Powell. They're part of these enemies list probes that are increasing, as you see on your screen. Now, when you look at the questions by the judges, a majority did sound skeptical at times. Here are two Republican appointees. I'll explain what you're about to hear. Alito notes the Trump attack on Cook was so thin, they don't even have a lot of evidence of it in this record. And this is for things she...
I didn't want to play this whole entire goddamn Ari rap splainer thing about the... Squeak! Was that you, Fergus? Did you say something? Oh, he's reaching his paws out for me. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, poor Fergus. Hang on, I'm going to stop sharing that. Anyway, I saw something about it the other day, and that was it. I guess the whole scheme about bringing back the draft is not going to happen, but we'll have to see. 2-0 Habs. All right. Is the game happening tonight, or was that last night, or... my hockey fandom is very weak right now. Oh, live! Montreal Canadiens versus Tampa Bay Lightning. Was it just first period? Seems kind of early for a game, but if they're playing in Tampa, I guess not. Oh, 1-0. First period, Mike? Okay, the sun's moving around. I can't see my goddamn screen anymore. There we go. That's better. Still waiting for... Oh, no, the ash tree's pretty much got all its leaves on. I only see the bottom half from when I'm looking out my window, and I thought it didn't have its leaves yet. It does. Second period? Okay. Meow. Iran says it won't negotiate with erratic Trump after the latest genocidal threat. That was the, okay, New York Times breaking news. U.S. attacked an Iranian cargo ship. Oh, yeah, that's right. They blew a hole through the engine room of some Iranian cargo ship. Trump sparks fresh health concern with latest social media sacrilege. Oh, they're still talking about that. Trump's peace talk claim immediately collapses with sharp rebuke. I love these headlines. Trump says U.S. seized Iranian ship as ceasefire negotiations fall apart. Trump says the U.S. seized the Iranian ship as... Oh, God. People are livid, critics astonished as Trump receives more bad news. Trump handed historic indictment as economy in worse shape. Jesus Christ. Hey, Fergus, can you believe it? Can you believe it? All these headlines are bad. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this ship they blew apart or seized or whatever they did. U.S. has seized an Iranian flagged ship in the Strait of Hormuz that was allegedly attempting to get West blockade. It came at a time when U.S. officials have said that Iran chose to close the Strait of Hormuz to many foreign ships, violation of the fragile ceasefire agreement the two countries recently agreed to. They didn't. At the same time, some U.S. officials are scheduled to travel to Pakistan next week to continue negotiations to end the war in Iran, which has raged since late February. Today, an Iranian flag named Tuska, nearly 900 an aircraft carrier. Not for them, Trump wrote on Truth Social. The U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer USS Spruance intercepted the Tuska in the Gulf of Oman. Can you ever get the name of the goddamn Gulf right? Or maybe there is a Gulf of Oman that they got him in, I don't know. But it's been the Gulf of Iran, the Strait of, oh, okay, this is a Gulf. But he's been calling it the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Iran, the Strait of Trump. Okay, Gulf of Oman. Okay, so I guess that's a real place after all. And he gave them fair warning to stop. Fair warning, what does that mean? The Iranian crew refused to listen, so our Navy ship stopped them right in their tracks by blowing a hole in the engine room. Spelled that wrong, I guess. Engineer room? Anyway, he added, right now, U.S. Marines have custody of the vessel. I hope they get the food. Tuska is under U.S. Treasury sanctions because of their prior history of illegal activity. We have full custody of the ship, and we're seeing what's on board. Like food? Paul, how you doing? Good to see you. It's my front yard, but thank you. Okay, James, I'm over from the McWeekend. Yeah, so that was just basically just nothing except the Trump announcement of such seizure. U.S. seizes, okay, this is only 35 seconds long, so it probably won't tell us anything more. Oh, it's a video of the seizure, I guess. Seizure? Seize taking?
Motor Vessel Toska, vacate your engine room. Vacate your engine room. We're prepared to subject you to disabling fire.
Okay, we get the flare. Now we're
getting Yeah, just going full pirate there, I guess. 43 minutes ago, U.S. Marines tanker attack signals America's downfall. It's kind of a long video. Well, I'm sure that's all we'll hear about for the next week or so. And whether this escalates things, I don't know. Yeah. Military turns on Trump as Iran chaos erupts. Harry Sisson. It's probably talking about deplorable conditions on board, and people are more and more conscientious objectors and stuff. I don't know, what's Harry going to talk about here? Let me see. No, he's just reading a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I want to play that. There's a lot of flooding down in my old part of the Canada, in Ontario and Quebec too. More bad flooding in this spring. Glad I'm not there. Okay, let me see what's in my inbox. If there's anything fun there. Canada news. We had a train derailment, another one, geez, north of Lytton. No reported spillage. Community camera, volunteers prep Hope Golf Course for season ahead. Oh, who cares? Hazmat emergency saw several young children in Chilliwack exposed to pepper spray residues. Man targeted. Nothing exciting there. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be a bottle and can drive this weekend, and I had it all lined up. This woman I emailed, and she was going to have them come and pick up my cans yesterday, so I put them all on my front step where I'm sitting. 5 bags full! And they never showed up, so I emailed her, and she said she had to go into emergency. She's sick, so that's too bad. But she said hopefully next week or sometime, blah, blah. So I got to take my bags of cans back and put them in the back porch. I could just leave them on the curb and let them go away on their own. Somebody will pick them up. Fire season in BC outlook. Record low snowpack in parts of Okanagan, near normal elsewhere. 2026 wildfire season outlook. Even though BC as a whole is doing much better than last year in terms of snow and drought, heading into fire season, conditions are unequal throughout the province. Well, yeah. Duty to warn. Surrey pro-Khalistan organizer warned by police of imminent threat to life. Oh yeah, there's still all of this, these gang wars going on. It's awful. Work will soon begin on Indigenous Health Center in Port Alberni. That's good. Yeah, nothing exciting. Oh, there's a cute picture of a baby bear. Bear cub rescued from Maple Ridge neighborhood, taken to critter care. Dang it, gotta keep around. Okay. Bear cub from Maple Ridge. Look, it said Pooh. We need their cub in Maple raised at Critter Care Wildlife Society in Langley. The tiny 8-pound female had been bawling for its mother. It was going onto people's porches and was seen following a person down the road. Residents in the neighborhood at Lougheed Highway and whatever were concerned and posting about this situation in social media. Many said the sound of the cubs distress heartbreaking, wondered why help was not coming. Whitlock of the Maple Ridge Party managed to service approved on Wednesday night. The tiny bear cub had been dying since Monday in a green space behind townhomes. The cub was found in a hollow tree directly behind a house, and it immediately was desperate to follow Whitlock and not be left alone. Aww. Those who contacted the COS are told that if it was alone, no sign of its mother for 3 days, then something could be done to rescue it. Yes, Fergus. There was a back and forth between conservation, whose biologist advised the cub should be left alone, and residents in Whitlock who wanted to ensure its safety. We were all very concerned about what would happen to this tiny, hungry little bear. Oh, I like stories like that. I mean, sad for the bear and the bear mom. Coog, is that you, Coog? Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing my screen. Yeah, those so-called meals on board. Absolutely disgraceful. Fucking Ghislaine fucking Maxwell eats better than active duty service members. It's absolutely disgusting. How was your weekend, Coog? Oops, I missed 420. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Hey, Jim. Asking for a friend. What time's the Canucks game? Yeah, thanks, Coog. My mom did all the work. I just sit here and enjoy it, but I'm trying to get my ass out here. I still got to repot my my excuse me, my honeysuckle. I got a new trellis because the trellis that was holding it broke, and it's a real mess. But I have to put the trellis together and let it sit there or get rained on a bit. Wash some of the chemicals away before I put my honeysuckle in it. I hate plastic. TV2! I thought I was getting a wooden one for some reason. No, then I decided wood would just rot, so I got the plastic one, but it has to outgas. Trump to Ron Towers. Ugh. So he's given up on the Trump on the Moon Tower? for now, I guess. I don't know. Trump Tower on the moon. Actually, I'm for that. Let him go and stay in it. And all his friends. And we'll send him some of that slop every once in a while, some carrots and some mystery meat. Police and scientists to track and trace BC's evolving illicit drug supply. Joining the scientists and health researchers to track and trace new compounds found in the illicit drug supply as they try to keep up with the increasingly complex chemistry of the substances being used and abused in the province. Yeah. They keep making new chemicals. BC examples. Maple Ridge City Councilor takes leave of absence, attends court appearances, facing 11 charges. Uh-oh. Maple Ridge Councilor Ahmed Youssef had more court appearances this week. Multiple charges. Appeared in Port Coolidge. Oh, damn. Scheduled to appear. 3 charges. Same day he had a pre-trial conference for 4 charges of assault. This is pointing a firearm and careless storage of a firearm. Oh my God. Not good. Also faces 2 charges of driving while prohibited. Ooh, yikes. Leave of absence, kick his ass out. Innocent till right, Jim. Yeah, Trump on the moon, no tower required. Yeah, ain't it great to see Coog? It's been quite a while. I did write a note to James, if you're lurking there. I haven't heard back from her, though. Was her dad... Did her dad pass away and she was taking care of her stepmom or something? And then, I'm not sure now what the story was there, but I hope everything's good with her and her family. And with the latest with the Epstein, with that Amanda woman spilling some tea. I don't know if there's anything more recent on that. And then there was the whole awful Turning Point USA disaster. Ooh! 11 minutes ago on Keith Edwards, Melania's ex-friend just exposed her criminal past.
Now, she did an interview with a magazine called Courier, and there's some new reporting also in the Miami Herald that I'm going to walk you through. And it alleges that Melania Trump has done crimes, Amanda knows about them, and that there's more to be revealed as well. Let's get right into it. First, in this reporting, if you don't know, Melania's old friend, Amanda, said this on a now deleted tweet: "I will tear down your corrupt system Even if it's the last thing I do in my life, I will go all the way. I'm not afraid. Maybe you should be afraid of what I know, of who you are and who your husband is. She threatened legal action against her first lady and, quote, your pedophile husband. And to Pam Bondi, she also said, do you fully understand the information I possess regarding you and the individuals you associated with? I strongly advise you to consider the seriousness of these matters. Any actions taken against me or attempts to escalate the situation could have significant legal consequences. And as it says here, the posts have now been deleted. Now, after this happened, Melania Trump spoke out in that very strange 6-minute speech that got everyone asking, what the hell is going on? And then it got us leading all the way to Amanda. Now, there's also some background here where it says that Ngaro was bound in handcuffs, thrown into an immigration detention center in Miami-Dade, where she spent 3 months before being abruptly transported to Louisiana and then deported back to Brazil. I don't
Please do this to Melania next, please.
know if you ever been to jail. Have you ever been to jail? I have. It was for a night. I don't want to get into it, but I have been to jail. I actually don't think I did anything wrong, but I got arrested. They never charged me with anything. It was just NYPD officers being assholes, and I was 22 at the time. Did nothing wrong. They were like, they thought they saw drugs go into my pockets. Didn't happen. I didn't have any drugs on me. I wasn't doing drugs. And they started to go through my pockets and I said, you can't do that. And they said, you don't think we can do that? And they arrested me, and I spent the night in jail. I can't believe they can do that. Anyways, I only bring that up to say, it's not fun, okay? Not supposed to be fun. But imagine going from this to being in jail for 3 months. And the thing about being in there, well, at least where I was, no clocks. You're just surrounded by fluorescent lighting. You have no sense of day and time. And 3 months can feel truly like 3 years in those conditions. And so she was kicked out, sent to Louisiana, and then deported to Brazil. Anyone would make them pissed off, but especially if you're expecting your connections to keep you out of that sort of situation. And Amanda apparently knows a lot. Let's get into this interview. Now, when asked about whether she's close to Melania and her immigrant family, she said this: yes, I became very close to her family. Holiday parties, Christmas, the White House, Mar-a-Lago. We were always invited. And for Paulo, our attendance was non-negotiable. This was the core of Paulo's power strategy. The greater the intimacy, the more assurance we would have that he could be exactly where he wanted to be at any given moment. If you search on X, you can find a video that Paulo had my son, Giovanni, make for Melania, specifically with the aim of further entrenching us within the family. It wasn't enough to involve just me. He had to involve my son as well. He constantly sought to heighten the level of intimacy as if doing so would guarantee the execution of his ambition, corrupt schemes, the kind of schemes he was already engaging in back when he was involved in the United Nations. And I actually do have that video here. Let's just take a quick look at it.
Happy birthday, Madam First Lady. Thank you for everything you are doing for us. I'm so proud of Be Best.
Oof. Yeah, that it's giving hostage.
Happy birthday, Madam First Lady. Thank you for everything you are doing for us. I'm so proud of Be Best.
Ooh. All right. And then she was asked about Melania's relationship with Epstein, and she said this: I was younger than Melania. Everything regarding this situation had already taken place by the time I came along. Yet, the whole thing felt strange and made no sense. It was as if the relationship had been pre-programmed, like a specific project that Paulo had meticulously architected, solely to claim the power and credit for having orchestrated their meeting. Everything that's unfolding now was, in fact, part of the original plan. Paulo Zampoli had business dealings with Epstein. He was a recruiter of girls for Epstein. It was always a plan. Of course, Zampoli has denied being involved with Epstein socially or in business. I'm sure it's pretty easy to figure that one out. All right. And it says here, they're asked, did you speak with Melania about her deportation and Zampoli's involvement? And what was her reaction? Her reaction was one of indifference regarding what was happening to me. It seems to me that Melania, together with her husband, has a pact with Paulo Zampoli. Paulo constructed a false narrative claiming that he was the one who introduced Melania to her husband. And not only do I know this isn't true, but everyone knows it isn't true. I don't know what the specific agreement was behind the creation of this narrative, but Paulo was an associate of Epstein and they did business together. Oh my God. So she's all...
Yep. It's all going to come out. They can start wars, and they can retreat and start other wars, and they can attack the Pope. It's still going to come out. Maybe especially since they attacked the Pope and they use their own ice tactics against their own insiders. Hey, Jay, the generals kicked Trump. Yeah, kicked him out. Jesus, he was freaking out over... he was saying that was invoking Jimmy Carter and the Iranian hostage crisis, which Canada helped get you guys out of, and how it harmed his re-election. So this fucker, what does he think he's going to get re-elected? He doesn't care about the Republicans getting re-elected. Anyway, he's insane. And I'd lock him out too. I would have locked him out in 2016 if I had been able to. Yeah, I know. And we still haven't heard anything from the pilot they rescued, either of them. I mean, did they or didn't they? You know, those people who say that the whole moon trip was faked, that they can believe Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth rescued a downed and missing pilot. And what were they doing over there in the first place? Insane. That never happened to any other president. Nope. I'm sure it hasn't. Oh, it's just... I almost can't anymore, you know? I'm almost thinking of completely turning it all off and just forgetting about it. Am I connected? Oops, did I lose you? Oh no, that's something else. I can hardly read what it is. To activate chat, please enable. Keep getting all these little pop-ups telling me things that I don't need to know. It's starting to cloud over. Oh, it's just a fluffy one going over the sun. Okay. All right, Mac, thanks. Have to keep checking. Okay, what other wild news has popped up in the last 10 minutes? 5 hours ago on Owen's Fireside Chat, Ted Nugent's disgusting confession about underage girls. I don't think I want to hear that. It's enough to say that I absolutely believe it happened. Fish taco. Oh, this is Mock from formerly Mock Moron, now Resisting Trump's Stupidity channel, hashtag MMM, mocking mega morons. And we got a hold of him, and Doug spoke to him, so we hope to have him on one of our shows, either on Political Drain or On Your Left or Closer to the Edge, or I'm not sure where, maybe even Sons of Liberty. On one of our shows, we shall be presenting Mock. He doesn't hold back. I mean, he used to just go for the laughs and show clips, stupid clips of the mega morons and laugh at them, but lately he's just not been holding back. He's been going in on the moron. Stinky. The sack of stupid. So latest, so you can, if you haven't seen him before, you can get a taste of him.
What up, what up? So, I was watching some of the Sunday shows, so you don't have to watch them, right? And this idiot Cash Patel, who I call the Indian Flounder, aka Fish Taco. He's a fish taco because he doesn't do anything but drive around, stop here, stop there, and get drunk. You know? I mean, this is a dude that obviously can't handle his alcohol. And I think he's discovered other recreational drugs, if you know what I mean, you know, because when you tie over bender to bender to bender, you need a little more than alcohol to do that, you know? So he went on that Cackling Ham Fart Aroma show, and he made a complete fool out of himself, you know? It begs the question, you know, what's up with the investigation with poor Savannah's mom, Savannah Guthrie's mom, you know? Are they supposed to just forget about that, you know? And he tries to brag about these crime statistics, right? When they're not even counting crime anymore. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Bureau of Crime, all that shit is they gutted it. That idiot Doge gutted it, and they haven't saved anything by gutting all these programs. All they've done is trashed a legitimate government, you know? So, but still, this guy is so easy to make fun of. People are saying, no, he's going to get fired, he's going to get this and that. No. He needs him. Stinky needs that guy to verify his claims of some kind of rigged election, because Stinky knows that if we have legitimate midterm elections, right? He's done, and so are all of them. So, you know, so now he needs that guy in there, because he'll do anything that Stinky asks in order to screw up these elections. And like I said before, that's going to be the biggest fight of our lifetimes, is to get that election correct and to let the results stand, be they where they may, you know. But I mean, it's looking now that, you know, that the Republicans are going to get destroyed, because everything this guy has done has backfired. I mean, the price of gas is up, the economy stinks, the price of groceries are up. Nothing that he promised has come to fruition. Nothing, you know? But that's what you get when you elect a fraud, right? That will tell you anything to stay out of jail. Remember, no, these MAGAs were all concerned. No, he's going to get us the Epstein files. You idiots. How is he going to get you the Epstein files when he is the Epstein files, you morons? You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. And then, you know, Pam Bondi covered him up until she couldn't anymore. I think she exploded. That lady exploded. Tell me, what about the Dow? I mean, but still, you cannot overemphasize the fact that this guy has a bunch of a colossal bunch of idiots trying to steer this idiot agenda, this idiot Nazi agenda, and the thing is, the American people aren't having it. They thought that they could come in here and implement Viktor Orban's fucking 2025 deal, because that's who actually did 2025. That was Viktor Orban, And look at what happened to him. They showed him the door. Now Stinky don't take his calls no more. You know what I mean? Yeah. And their project 2025 is looking like it's gonna crash and burn. So anyway, check out these clips of that moron, right? Because he's a joke. He's a joke. He's just as bad as Stinky. I mean, the thing is that when you cry wolf too many times, the people they don't believe you. They take you for a joke. They make fun of you, and that's what's happened to these people. So we're going to take this one idiot. We're going to take these motherfuckers down one idiot at a time, all right? And today, it's Kash Patel's turn. Now remember, peace, resist. It's working. Roll it. Hey, check out cockeyed flounder here. Going full stupid with the cackling hen.
You know what? They can beat their drums and stand next to toxic waste all they want, but that doesn't make it toxic waste.
Oh, yes, it does. If you stand next to toxic waste, right? It's still toxic waste whether you're beating a drum or not, you stupid Indian.
Maria, I'm happy to announce on your show that we're not going to take this laying down.
Why? Because they accused you of drinking one too many drinks there, flounder?
You want to attack my character?
What character? No. I just want to attack that thing between your eyes.
Come at me. Bring it on.
Bring it on. This dude is such a wimp. How dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am.
See you in court.
You're gonna sue. Now you're gonna sue because they called you names? And now you know why poor Savannah's mama hasn't been found yet. That's awful.
So you're gonna sue them?
Yeah, cockeye. You flounder. Are you gonna sue him?
Absolutely. It's coming.
Mama, they hurt my feelings. They said I was drunk.
Coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow you will be dropping a lawsuit against the Atlantic magazine.
I want to hear this.
Yes, I will. For information, and because you know what, Maria, we have to fight back against the fake news. It's one of the.
This dude sounds like a fucking weasel.
Things that President Trump is so successful in leading out on, because no.
Well, I wanted to give you a taste of mock. So Patel drinks and his eyes stop bugging out. Oh, okay. Anyhow, you guys, I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna head back inside. Weenas, spineless weenas. Yep. Take care, all. See you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye.